Hey guys, it's Samantha. Forbes listed the top ladies making money moves on the big screen. From Wonder Woman to Brad Pitt's famous exes, here are the highest paid actresses in the world.
Number 10. Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot was born in Petah Tikva, Israel, in 1985. Her focus during high school was biology, and she noted that she was also good at basketball because she's 5'10".
Gadot's first jobs were working at Burger King and babysitting, similar to a lot of young folks out there.
She spent 2 mandatory years in the Israeli military as a combat instructor. When she was 18, she won the Miss Israel pageant. She has done a lot of modeling throughout her career for various magazines, including Cosmopolitan, Glamour, Entertainment Weekly, and Fashion. When she was 21, she appeared in Maxim and the New York Post. Her first significant acting job was in Fast and Furious, in which she played Giselle Yashar. She even performed her own stunts in the film. Gadot is also known for other movies, including Keeping Up with the Joneses and Wonder Woman, the latter of which is perhaps her most renowned role thus far. Gadot did specialized training for the part in Kung Fu, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, and swordsmanship. She has recently become the new face of Revlon as well. Gadot has taken home a Saturn Award, an MTV Movie Award, and a few others. She made $10 million between June 2017 and June 2018, making her one of the world's highest paid actresses. Number 9. Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy was born in Plainfield, Illinois in 1970. Her cousins include Jenny McCarthy, a model and actress, and Joanne McCarthy, a professional basketball player. Melissa grew up on a farm and graduated high school from St. Francis Academy in Joliet, Illinois. She began her career in Los Angeles and New York City doing stand-up comedy. McCarthy used to be a member of the Groundlings, an improv comedy group from LA. Her first appearance in television was on the show Jenny with her cousin. McCarthy's initial movie role was in Go, a 1999 comedy. Some of her most well-known films include Bridesmaids, which is considered her breakout role, Tammy, Spy, and The Heat. McCarthy has won 2 Primetime Emmys, an American Comedy Award, an MTV Movie Award, and a Comedic Genius Award. According to IMDb, she has taken home a total of 25 awards.
Melissa has been nominated 73 times, including once for an Academy Award.
She has been married to Ben Falcone, a fellow Groundlings member, since 2005, and they have 2 daughters, Vivian and Georgette. McCarthy made $12 million from June 2017 to 2018. Number 8. Cate Blanchett. This actress and theater director was born in Victoria, Australia. Her father passed away when she was just 10 years old, so she was mostly raised by her mother. Cate has a brother and a sister named Bob and Genevieve, respectively. She began exploring the performing arts while she was attending Methodist Ladies College. Blanchett then began attending the University of Melbourne, where she started studying fine arts and economics. However, she was only enrolled for a year before she dropped out to travel. After moving back home, she started taking classes at the National Institute of Dramatic Art to begin her acting career and graduated in 1992 with a BFA. Her first significant role was in Oleanna, a play she acted in for the Sydney Theatre Company. Cate continued acting in plays and received her first film role in the movie Paradise Road. She gained even more recognition for her parts in Oscar and Lucinda and Elizabeth. She has been in numerous films since then, including the Lord of the Rings series, Blue Jasmine, and Carol.
She has taken home several awards for her work as well. She has won 2 Oscars, 3 Golden Globes, and many more.
According to IMDb, she has won a total of 151 awards and been nominated 185 times. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that Cate is one of the highest paid actresses in the world. She made $12.5 million from June 2017 to June 2018. Number 7. Julia Roberts. This actress was born in Smyrna, Georgia, United States in October 1967. She struggled with family issues when she was a child. Her parents got a divorce, and her mom ended up in a toxic marriage. However, the second union ended as well. Then, when Julia was 10 years old, her biological dad passed away. Roberts graduated from Campbell High School in her hometown and started taking classes at Georgia State University. However, she dropped out of school and went to New York City to begin acting. After she arrived in the Big Apple, she signed a contract with the Click modeling agency. Julia's first appearance on the big screen was in the movie Satisfaction, but she gained worldwide recognition with the film Pretty Woman. She is also known for various other films, including Sleeping with the Enemy, My Best Friend's Wedding, Eat, Pray, Love, and Money Monster. Roberts won an Oscar for her role in Erin Brockovich, as well as several other awards, some of which are 3 Golden Globes, 3 Blockbuster Entertainment Awards, and 3 Jupiter Awards. Her IMDb profile notes that she's had 59 wins and 97 nominations. Last year, Roberts ranked in $13 million. Number 6. Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis was born in Chernivtsi, Ukraine in 1983. Her parents decided to go to the United States to give her and her brother better opportunities. When she was 7, they moved to Los Angeles, California. Kunis has since noted that she hardly remembers any of her first year in the US. She couldn't speak English at the time and didn't understand the people or culture she was rushed into. However, as time went on, she grew comfortable in the school and enrolled in acting classes. Kunis landed some small roles in Days of Our Lives, Baywatch, Seventh Heaven, and even played in Gia with Angelina Jolie as a younger version of the title character. When she was 14, she got the role of Jackie Burkhart in That 70s Show, which she is widely recognized for. Kunis then started voicing Meg Griffin in Seth MacFarlane's Family Guy. She started acting in films later on, including Forgetting Sarah Marshall, The Book of Eli, Black Swan, and Bad Moms. According to IMDb, she has taken home 13 awards and has 56 nominations. Kunis made $16 million between June 2017 and 2018. Number 5. Reese Witherspoon. This actress and producer was born in New Orleans, Louisiana in 1976. Her father was in the U.S. military while she was a child, so she lived in Wiesbaden, Germany for 4 years. When they came back to the States, she spent the rest of her young years in Nashville, Tennessee. At 7 years old, she appeared in commercials for a florist and began taking acting classes. Reese graduated from Harpeth Hall School as a teen and later enrolled at Stanford University for English literature. However, she left college to pursue her acting career. Her first notable role was in the movie The Man in the Moon, but she gained more recognition playing Annette Hargrove in the 1999 film Cruel Intentions. Witherspoon has acted in numerous features since then, including Legally Blonde, Walk the Line, and Wild. She has won an Oscar, a Golden Globe, and various other awards. Her IMDb states that she has 54 wins and 102 nominations. This leading lady is also pulling in the big bucks. Between mid-2017 and mid-2018, she made $16.5 million.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Number 4. Jennifer Lawrence. Lawrence was born in Indian Hills, Kentucky in 1990. She has 2 brothers, which she credits for her rough tomboy personality. She was very active throughout her school years and participated in various sports, including basketball, cheerleading, field hockey, and softball. Jennifer began acting at just 9 years old in her local church and in school plays. A talent scout noticed her at the age of 14 when she was on vacation in New York City with her family. Soon after, her mom agreed to move to New York for a while so Jennifer could pursue acting. She then signed a contract with CESD Talent Agency and began auditioning for parts in Los Angeles. Lawrence didn't graduate from high school and continued following her passion instead. Her first role was in the TV movie Company Town, and she made small appearances in other various shows, like Medium and Monk. J-Law was eventually cast in the Bill Engvall show as a regular. However, she didn't gain much recognition until she played in Winter's Bone. Lawrence is also well known for other films including the Hunger Games series, the X-Men series, and Silver Linings Playbook. She won an Oscar for her role in Silver Linings Playbook, as well as 3 Golden Globes and numerous other awards. IMDb notes that she has 175 nominations and 115 wins total. Considering her talent, it's not shocking that Lawrence is one of the world's highest paid actresses. For the year of June 2017 to June 2018, she made a whopping $18 million. Number 3. Jennifer Aniston. This A-list actress was born in 1969 in Sherman Oaks, California. When she was a kid, her family moved to New York City, and her parents separated when she was 9 years old. Aniston discovered her passion for acting at 11 years old, and since she came from a line of actors, this isn't a surprise. She graduated from the Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts in Manhattan. Jennifer originally began her career in off-Broadway plays like Dancing on Checkers' Grave and For Dear Life. She worked odd jobs to support herself and eventually became a spokesperson for Nutrisystem and made an appearance on Howard Stern's radio show. Aniston's first TV role was in the series Malloy. She was eventually cast in Friends, which proved to be her breakthrough role. She went on to star in films like Picture Perfect, Bruce Almighty, We're the Millers, and Cake.
Aniston has won a Golden Globe, a Primetime Emmy, and numerous other awards, for a total of 35 according to IMDb.
She is also one of the world's highest paid actresses and made over $19.5 million since June of last year. Number 2. Angelina Jolie. Angelina was born in 1975 in Los Angeles, California. Her parents, John Voight and Marceline Bertrand, were both in the acting field. She discovered her interest in acting at a young age, when she would watch films with her mom. When she was about 11 years old, she began attending the Lee Strasberg Theater Institute and trained for a couple of years while appearing in various plays. However, she dropped out of the classes to pursue a career as a funeral director. At 16 years old, she graduated with her high school diploma and moved out of her mother's house. Shortly after, she returned to the theater to continue acting. Jolie played parts in several other brothers' films for school and appeared in many music videos, including Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through by Meatloaf, It's About Time by the Lemonheads, and Stand By My Woman by Lenny Kravitz. Her first real role was in Cyborg 2, and she eventually made her breakthrough in Gia, in which she played the title character. However, it wasn't until her portrayal of Lara Croft in Tomb Raider that she became a household name. She has appeared in many films since then, including Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Changeling, Salt, and Maleficent. Jolie has taken home 1 Oscar and several other awards, such as the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award, 3 Golden Globes, and 2 Blockbuster Entertainment Awards. Her IMDb notes that Jolie has won a total of 56 awards and has 110 nominations.
Between June of last year and June 2018, she made an astonishing $28 million.
Number 1. Scarlett Johansson. This celeb was born in 1984 in New York City. She has 3 brothers, Hunter, Adrian, and Christian, and a sister, Vanessa, who is also an actress. Her parents got a divorce when she was 13 years old, and she spent a lot of time with her grandma, Dorothy Sloan. Scarlett wanted to be famous even as a child. She performed for her family and took tap dance lessons. She eventually started attending classes at the Lee Strasberg Theater Institute. Her first onstage appearance was in the play Sophistry. When she was only 9, Johansson appeared in her first movie as Laura Nelson in North. Her first leading role was in the film Manny and Lowe, in which she played Amanda, and she received positive feedback for the part. Johansson also played in Home Alone 3, Fall, and The Horse Whisperer, for which she gained more recognition. She started her adult acting career in movies like Girl with a Pearl Earring and Lost in Translation. Her other well-known films include The Avengers, Her, Chef, Ghost in the Shell, and Rough Night. Johansson has won numerous awards for her work, including 3 EDA Special Mention Awards, a Golden Schmoes Award, and an MTV Movie Award. According to her IMDb profile, Scarlett has a total of 39 wins and 140 nominations. She is the number 1 highest paid actress at an astonishing $40.5 million.
Today's featured comment comes from Carpe Serviusum on our Jussie Smollett and the Empire Cast Secrets video. Thanks for your comment, Carpe. Don't forget to leave your thoughts below, and we might feature you in a future video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.